In your person's life, there is a woman who holds real weight, someone who isn't just a friend in the casual way people say it to make things sound harmless. She is important. She is involved. She is connected to the chain of events that brought you into this story, and the parts of this story that still feel confusing, unfinished, or emotionally heavy. And before your mind rushes to panic, let me say this clearly. Her importance does not automatically mean romance, but it does mean influence. It means history. It means access. It means she has been sitting close enough to your person's heart that when your name comes up, when your energy rises in their chest and your memory tightens their throat, this is the woman they speak to. Last night, they spent time together. They were in the same space. The conversation didn't stay on the surface. It wasn't small talk. It wasn't laughter and distractions. It was deep, quiet, and real. The kind of conversation that happens when someone is at a crossroads and they don't know which direction will cost them the least. And you were the topic, not as a joke, not as gossip, not as a passing mention. You were the central thread, woven into every part of what they were trying to understand. Because your person is not okay, not fully, not emotionally, not mentally, not spiritually. They've been carrying something, fear, guilt, insecurity, confusion, and it's been growing heavier because the closer they get to admitting the truth about you, the more they realize they can't hide behind excuses anymore. So last night, they went to the one place they feel emotionally safe, this woman's presence. And here is the part that will make your heart pound. This woman knows the truth about your person, not the version they show the world, not the version they use when they want to look strong or unbothered. She knows the messy version, the version that can't sleep, the version that rewinds conversations with you and thinks, "Why did I say that? Why did I push them away?" The version that holds your name in silence, then acts like you don't matter when they're around other people. This woman has been a sounding board for their thoughts and feelings, a safe place for advice, the steady shoulder, the listener who doesn't interrupt, the one who can read your person's energy even when your person tries to hide it behind pride. And last night, in the cozy comfort of her home, where the air feels softer, where the walls hold old stories and familiar trust, your person poured out their heart. They admitted the struggle. They confessed the inner war. They spoke about the fear they've been wrapped in. They spoke about the insecurity that has been choking their courage. They spoke about the thought that keeps haunting them. What if I'm too late? What if they don't trust me anymore? What if I ruined it? And here's what makes this moment so intense. Even though they were alone, just the two of them physically, there was a third presence in that room. Not in the way you might imagine. Not someone sitting in a chair, but a presence that shaped every sentence. A presence that turned the conversation into something serious. A presence that made the atmosphere feel heavy, like there were invisible fingerprints on the air. That third presence was the one they couldn't stop circling around. The one they kept referencing. The one they kept trying to define without saying too much. And the truth is, this third person is not a random mystery. It's not a stranger. It's not some shadow figure out of nowhere. It is you. You are the third presence. You are the name that was being held back and then spoken again. You are the energy they could not ignore. You are the person that made their voice drop lower. You are the reason your person's eyes looked away when emotions rose. Because when they talk about you, something changes in them. It's not casual. It's not neutral. It's not just feelings. It's a story that keeps unfolding even when you're not in the room. And this is where the truth reveal begins. Because what you need to understand is that your person is starting to face what they've been avoiding. They are tracing everything back to where it began. They are revisiting old experiences, old doubts, old wounds. They are examining the patterns that caused them to sabotage things. Because your person knows they have been inconsistent. They know they've been confusing. They know they've made decisions that didn't match what they actually felt. So last night, with this woman's patience and steady energy, They started untangling the knot. They dug into the why. Why do they pull away when love gets real? Why do they shut down when they feel exposed? Why do they act like they don't care, then spiral later when they're alone? Why do they keep delaying what their heart already decided? And you might not realize it, but that conversation, it wasn't about entertaining your name. It wasn't about playing with your emotions. It was about them standing at the edge of truth, because the biggest truth your person is being forced to face is this: you are not a temporary chapter. You are not a distraction. You are not an option. You are the path. And your person has been fighting that because accepting it means they can't keep living halfway anymore. Now listen carefully, because this next part is the shock. The woman your person spent time with last night is still a friend, but she is not neutral. She is significant in the sense that she has access to your person's vulnerable side. She is one of the only people who can influence your person's next move. And some of you are going to feel your stomach turn when I say this, but you need to hear it. Sometimes a friend like this can be a blessing. And sometimes a friend like this can be a gatekeeper, meaning she can help your person heal and step into truth, or she can subtly keep them stuck by making them feel safe enough to talk, but not brave enough to act. And that is why her role matters. Because your person is not just speaking about you casually. Your person is seeking advice before taking their next steps with you. They're asking, should I reach out? What do I even say? Will they reject me? Do you think they still feel the same? And that right there reveals how emotionally serious this is. Your person is not asking someone for advice about a person they don't care about. They don't seek counsel for a connection that means nothing. They seek counsel when they're scared of losing something that matters. So understand this. Your name is not being discussed because you're small in their life. Your name is being discussed because you are big enough to shake them, because you are real enough to confront them, because you are important enough to make them question themselves. And last night's conversation wasn't a casual hangout. It was a turning point, a significant chapter, because after last night, your person cannot pretend anymore that you are just someone. They can't keep minimizing it. They can't keep hiding behind distractions. They can't keep lying to themselves. Now let's go deeper, because I can feel the real question in your spirit. Is this woman a threat to me? Let's tell the truth. The threat is not always romance. Sometimes the threat is influence. Sometimes the threat is emotional dependence. Sometimes the threat is someone who has your person's trust so deeply that your person believes their voice over their own heart. And sometimes the biggest threat is when your person uses a friend as a safe place to feel everything, but never brings that truth to you. Meaning, they vent, they cry, they confess, they process, but they don't communicate with the one person who actually deserves the truth. And that is the painful part, because you deserve honesty, not behind-the-scenes conversations that never become real action. So here's the real truth reveal. Your person is emotionally building the courage to face you, but they are also battling fear. And fear makes people delay. Fear makes people seek comfort. Fear makes people rely on advice instead of listening to their heart. That's why last night happened, because something inside them reached a breaking point. They couldn't hold it in anymore. Your energy has been pressing them. Your absence has been speaking loud. Your silence has been echoing. And they can feel the shift in the air, like time is changing, like the universe is no longer giving them endless chances to stay stuck. And this friend, this woman, she listened. She let them speak. She let them unravel. She helped them trace it back to the root. And here's what she likely told them, in one way or another. If you want them, stop playing. If you care, show it. If you're scared, admit it. Because you're not just going to lose them, you're going to lose yourself. And that's what your person needed to hear. Not sweet comfort, not excuses, truth. Because your person has been living with contradictions, wanting you, but acting distant, missing you, but staying silent, feeling pulled, but refusing to surrender. And last night, they admitted it. They admitted they think about you more than they say. They admitted they're scared to approach you because they know they've been inconsistent. They admitted they worry you've moved on. They admitted they don't know if you will forgive them. And the most shocking part, they admitted they know you were never asking for perfection. You were asking for honesty. You were asking for effort. You were asking for clarity. And they withheld it. So now, the path forward is forming. But listen, this is important for you. Do not let this information make you chase. Do not let it make you beg. Do not let it make you spiral into jealousy. Because the power of this message is not to make you insecure. The power of this message is to make you aware, to make you see the bigger picture. Your person is at a crossroads. A friend is involved, and you are the center of the emotional storm. That means something is shifting. Something is being decided, and your person is preparing to move because you don't ask for advice about a nothing connection. You ask for advice when your next step can change your life. So if you believe in your love, don't collapse into fear. Stand in your worth. Stand in your calm. Stand in your truth, because this connection is not fading. It is being confronted. It is being examined. It is being pulled out of the shadows. And the reason it feels so heavy right now is because it's about to become real. Now, dear soul, if you're here and you can feel that this message is describing your situation, the third-party influence, the late-night conversation, the hidden truth, the shift in energy, then this is your reminder. You are not crazy. You are sensing it. You are picking up the signals. You are feeling the emotional movement behind the scenes. And now it's being confirmed. Type try one in the comments and subscribe to the channel to banish negativity from your love life, because this season is about truth, clarity, and emotional power. And when your person finally steps forward, you will not accept half love. You will not accept confusion. You will not accept secrecy. You will accept what you deserve. A love that is honest. A love that is brave. A love that chooses you out loud.